Go live. I am live. Hi guys, how are you today? Happy Saturday. I am sorry that I am a little bit late. What is the time? I am sorry I'm 4 minutes late. I hope you can forgive me. I've had a bit of a hectic day, I'm not gonna lie. The morning was nice and calm. I had a little bit of a lay-in and then, you know, I chatted to Bernie and I did my makeup and it was all chill. And then we were like, we're gonna film a YouTube video. And obviously now I'm going live and I just have like a jam-packed evening because I have a video to edit and I need to make sure it's edited for tomorrow and it's not finished yet. This is literally the story of my life, isn't it? Like every time I come on stream, I'm like, I have a video to edit tomorrow and it's not finished yet. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Also, I'm wearing a dress because I've just filmed the YouTube video, obviously. Usually you see me in like a big oversized hoodie or an oversized t-shirt. So this is a little bit of a change. Hi, Noodles. Hi, Lucy. I love your dress. Thank you, Lucy. I appreciate it. Your girl, I bought your book. Thank you. Which one did you buy? I love your little enjoy at the end of your shorts. Thank you, Gustavo. It's so funny. I've literally, so ever since I've started creating recipe videos online, which is, since 2020, I think. It might have been a little bit before that, actually. I've always said enjoy at the end of the recipes, so I guess it's just kind of become my thing now. I'm a huge fan of you. Thank you so much, JR05. We are currently cruising. Hi, aviation fan. I'm missing your chat. Hang on. Oh, my eyes have gone blurry. Does any of you wear contact lenses? Because sometimes I go to focus and I can't focus immediately. And when I'm wearing contact lenses, it doesn't happen in glasses though. So it says we are currently cruising at 41,000 feet from JFK to London Heathrow's, and new to our in-flight entertainment, making cookie cuts with Eloise and Bernie. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight and video. Very good, very good. I read it. I could have read it better, couldn't have I? Couldn't have I? See, this is what you're dealing with today, guys. I've been trying, honestly, through this whole filming of this YouTube video, to say things right, and sometimes it could be a simple sentence and it's just not coming out my mouth properly, so we're getting there. Also, you might have noticed I have some funny looking chips or potato chips or whatever you want to call them, fries, on an air fryer tray here. This is what I made on my YouTube video today. But don't worry, it's not just about making these, because I'd be a bit disappointed if I made a whole video and it came out like this. But this is one of those things that they make at street food markets. I don't know what they're called. They've probably got a proper name, but I actually made this with a kitchen gadget today, and I'm actually quite impressed. I actually haven't tried, oh dear. I actually haven't tried it yet. It's completely unseasoned. I literally just chucked it in the air fryer like 10 minutes ago. It's very nice though. It just needs a bit of salt. I actually really like vinegar with like any sort of fries as well. But like salt, a bit of seasoning, maybe like paprika, give it some colour, and some ketchup. Yeah, that's good. It's cool, right? I literally made this with like this tiny little gadget that cost me about £2. And look, I also made waffle fries, like from Chick-fil-A. I really want Chick-fil-A to come to the UK, you know. These ones are a lot thinner than Chick-fil-A. I guess that's just how my gadget like cut them. But yeah, they're quite nice. Ow. Again, they need some seasoning. I don't know if Bernie wants any. Fitwaffle fries, yes, Fitwaffle fries. Let me see if Bernie wants any of these. I'll be right back. This one's quite nice. It's not hot. I'm back. Everyone tell her to dance around the kitchen. I can try, see, look how bad I am at this. I've been trying to practice. Oh, that one was better, wasn't it? That one was better. Yeah, I have to admit, any sort of street dancing or hip hop moves is really not my forte. I haven't actually weighed out my ingredients yet because I've been in a bit of a rush. Not bad, 8 out of 10. Thank you, aviation fan. Bernie, do you like them? They are good. They need salt. They do need salt. I have salt. Bernie, do you want some salt? Because I have some right here. It's your birthday in 7 days. Happy birthday for 7 days. Fitwaffle fries. That's exactly what it was. That was my idea to dance. I can do this one. Is this a dance? What other dances can I do? I can really only do ballet, to be honest. Kind of fitting with the dress, isn't it? What other ballet things do I know? Open, out, down, up, out, down. Ballet is a bit boring, really, isn't it? Ballet is beautiful, but like learning the basics of ballet, I feel like is boring. But I used to, I think I told you guys, I did ballet for like 12 years or something, so you'd think I might know more than this. And I do, but not in this confined part of my, I was about to say lounge, part of my kitchen. So excited for your new book. Thank you very much. I'm excited for it too. It's literally a week and a half away now. No, it's slightly longer. Just over a week and a half away, which is so exciting. I go to a professional ballet school. Do you actually? That's so cool. So I actually tried out for the Royal Ballet and I didn't get in. So one of my friends did get in though. I can't remember how long she stayed for, but yeah, I just probably wasn't good enough. You're from Dubai? Oh, I'd love to go back to Dubai. I've gone to Five Guys at Blue Water today and I've had a hot dog and an Oreo milkshake. Oh, that does sound good. The Oreo, oh, I just love an Oreo milkshake. It's so good. I feel the same. Make more quick recipes? I will. My birthday's in 12 days. Oh, you must have almost the same birthday as my friend, because my friend is on the 15th. My sister's birthday's on Monday. I'm actually going out with my family for a meal tomorrow because all of our birthdays and Mother's Day are in March. So we're going out and we're going to celebrate basically all of our birthdays at once, even though mine isn't until the end of the month. But yeah, it's just one time that we can all get together, so that'll be nice. Your birthday's in 7 months. Well, so are you well, 7 months. So what month are we in now? We're in, oh my gosh, it's March, isn't it? So we're in March. So that's the 3rd month. 6 months, so October. My mum's an October birthday. That took me way longer to work out than it should have done. I tried for Royal Ballet Juniors. Oh, Evie, that is so cool. Even though I'm sick, I couldn't resist clicking. Thank you. I'm sorry you're sick, but hopefully being here can at least make you feel a little bit happier. That's what we're hoping for anyway. Your videos are amazing. I watch all the time. Thank you. I like that your name's Knife. I think that's quite cool, as long as it's a safe cooking knife. What's your favourite thing to make? Cookies, brownies. If we're talking about eating, like making it and eating it, cinnamon apple cake. Fudge, I quite enjoy making fudge. It's nice and easy. September, sorry, I thought it was still February. I mean, it has only just turned March. It's only the 2nd of March today, right? What's my drink? I love your channel. Thank you. Thor's birthday is in 4 months. Are you from the UK? Yes, I am. What kind of cookies are we doing? Stuffed or regular? So I was going to do regular, but we can actually make these stuffed if we wanted to. I'm going to start weighing out my ingredients because otherwise I'll never get around to making these things. So I'm going to make cookie cups today. So we made cookies before, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different. So I'm going to make them in these 2 little ramekins. I actually can't remember how much I need of everything. I've literally put everything down in notes on my phone. So I'm going to weigh everything out. So we need butter. Usually I would use unsalted butter, but I only have salted in the house right now. So I'm going to use salted butter. So I'm going to weigh out 50 grams of butter. Wouldn't it be good if this was exactly 50 grams? It could be, you know. 52, that'll do. That'll do, and then we'll put that bit back in the fridge. I actually need to soften that as well, but I'll leave it out for a minute. Then we also need light brown sugar, so 40 grams of this. Oh, I need a mixing bowl as well. I thought I was so prepared. Oh, that was way too much. Let's put some of that back. Oh dear. 40. There we go. That's our light brown sugar. Have you ever had chicken chow mein? Yes, I absolutely love chicken chow mein. It's one of my favourite things to get from the Chinese takeaway. And now we need 20 grams of granulated sugar. There we go. Not much of that. And then I'll weigh out our flour. So flour is 70 grams. Cookies plus brownies equals crownies or brookie, right? I actually really like brookies. It's the best of both worlds, isn't it? How much was this? 70. That's too much. Again, that's 80. 74. 70. Perfect. So they can go off to the side. What's your favourite dessert shop in London? I'd love to know. Oh, you know what? I cannot even remember the last time I actually just went to a dessert shop in London. I've been meaning, I keep seeing like these viral bakeries on TikTok of, you know, like places to go in London. And I'm like, oh, I should go there. And I just haven't yet. So I don't have an answer right now. But when I go to a really good one, I'll let you know. One place I do really like, which I guess you could call is dessert, is there's a hot chocolate place called Knoop's. So it's spelled Knoops, and they do some of the best hot chocolate. It's so good. So probably Knoop's. Although I always used to call it Noops, and then you know sometimes brands actually write how it's supposed to be pronounced. It was Knoop's, so I was like, okay, I am wrong. I prefer Noops though. I feel like Noops is a cooler word than Knoop's, but I'm sure it means something. I have sugar on my phone. Okie dokie, so I need to soften the butter and I'm gonna get a bowl as well. So I'm just gonna put this in the microwave for a little bit because I can't be bothered to stand here for half an hour waiting for my butter to soften. Hopefully that doesn't melt it too much. Eloise, would you prefer savoury foods or sweets? I prefer sweets. I do like savoury food, don't get me wrong. Like, savoury food is great, but to make and to eat, I just have such a sweet tooth. I think sweet food is the best. Okay, so this is a little bit more melted than I would have liked it to be, but we're just going to have to deal with it today. I sure hope a plane doesn't disturb the live stream like last time. It probably will, honestly. So I get quite a lot of planes go over my place, and when I was filming the YouTube video today, every time a plane is about to go, if I'm doing something that's quite quiet, I'm like, okay, freeze, wait for the plane to go over, and then I can start again. It's very annoying. Okay, so that is a bit too soft, but it is what it is today. Okay, I have a mixing bowl. Sweet, spicy or salty? Sweet. Although if we're talking popcorn, I like it sweet and salty. I think the two together. I actually just in general quite like sweet and salty foods together. Like fried chicken and waffles I think is great. What else do I like that's sweet and spicy together? Candied bacon, sweet and spicy, sweet and savoury. Candied bacon, I think is really nice. There's something else that I'm trying to think of that I like. I can't think right now, but yeah. I'm just uploading a file. Hopefully it doesn't lag the stream for a second. Oh no, yeah, because obviously me and Bernie share internet. Are you excited for Easter? Yeah, I love Easter, and hopefully the weather will be nicer and quite warm by Easter, so fingers crossed. Where can I buy your book? Amazon's generally the best place to buy it. It depends what country you're in, but Amazon generally has it. Love your dress, where's it from? It's from House of CB. They still have it because I checked the other day. It's quite pricey, like it's definitely one of the more pricey dresses I own, but the quality is really good. It's got like a little corset thing at the back as well, so you can adjust it to like your waist. And yeah, they are really good quality, so I would recommend, like especially if you've got like a special event or something. Do you melt the butter? No, I've softened the butter. So it shouldn't actually be this melted, but you don't want it to be totally melted. You just want it to be softened. Mine's a little bit too melted so far. All good, no lag so far. Okay, that's good, thank you. So if you guys are cooking along, I'm gonna add the butter into our bowl. So add in the softened butter. Make sure it all goes in. I should have really put an apron on for this. I'm hoping it won't be too messy. It's only really the melted butter that's going to be the messy part. So in goes the melted butter. Can you please make a short on how to do easy chocolate cupcakes? I was thinking, let me know what you think about this, of doing Nutella stuffed cupcakes. I think they sound delicious, and the thought of Nutella buttercream right now is just really intriguing to me. Not intriguing, what's the word? Not intriguing, like enticing, is that the word? Like I really fancy trying some Nutella buttercream. Okay, so then you're going in with both sugars. So light brown sugar and granulated sugar. And then you're gonna grab some sort of spatula or wooden spoon, and then you're just gonna cream these together. So until all the butter is mixed in with both the sugars. What's your favourite type of food, like from what state or country? So I love Chinese food. What else do I like? I like Italian food. So I love pizza and pasta. I actually really like Southern American food. So when I went to San Francisco, there was a place called Brenda's French Soul Food, I think it was called. And honestly, the food in there was just incredible. Like we had some biscuits, but not British biscuits. We had American biscuits, and can you hear the plane? There's a plane going over. So yeah, like we had like fresh, soft biscuits, which are kind of like scones in the UK. We had collard greens. We had some fried chicken, like some incredible fried chicken. And the whole thing was just incredible. Like the food was amazing. So yeah, I mean, to be honest, I like a lot of food. I also really enjoy American desserts as well. So like, I guess stuff like peach cobbler. I think banoffee pie is British, but like pies in general, I just think are great. Which of your books is your favourite? I don't have a favourite necessarily. They're all different and I all like them in their own ways. I'm like, I can't pick a favourite. Okay, so now you're going to add an egg yolk. So you can use something to put the white in. So if I just crack that on the side of there, we'll put the white in here. And then you can always use the white to put in an omelette or something like that. You can just store it in the fridge, put some cling film over it, add it to an omelette tomorrow morning. So in goes the egg yolk. Let's put that yolk in the bin. Yolk in the bin. Oh, I need to wipe my hands. Hi, rainbow friends. I might be going to Ethiopia to see their training academy. That's cool. What sort of training? What's your favourite movie? I really like How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. That's one of my favourite movies. I always have a bit of a joke. Oh, I need to add the vanilla as well. That all of my favourite movies are usually quite low rated. So you know, on stuff like Rotten Tomatoes, they rate movies. Well, every film that I think is really good and is one of my favourite has usually got a really low score. So I like bad movies, basically. So How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, What Happens in Vegas, I think it is a great film. What have I watched recently? You know what isn't technically a bad film, which I didn't think I would like, but I watched it and I really liked it. I really liked Top Gun, the new one. My husband, so we didn't watch it at the cinema. We were on a flight somewhere. I want to say it could have been California, it could have been Austin. I can't remember, but it was basically quite a long flight. And my husband watched Top Gun on the way there and on the way back, the same movie. I was like, why are you watching it twice? Because I just really liked it. Okay, so the egg yolk is in, the vanilla is in, and then you're just creaming it together until you've got sort of this like sloppy paste, like this. And then the yolk, not the yolk, the white, so just put it back there so I don't accidentally knock it. So now we're going in with the flour that I've already weighed out, yeah. I am switched on, I promise. So flour goes in, and then bicarbonate of soda is also going to go in. It's just a 1/4 teaspoon, if I can get this open. I'm actually just going to guess. So 1/4 teaspoon, yeah, that'll do. And then a bit of salt as well. So I'll just use some of this, pink Himalayan salt, and then you're just gonna fold that in until you form a cookie dough. This is where I try and keep all the flour inside instead of chucking it out the bowl. Do you like sports? Yeah, I do. I mean, I like most sports, to be honest. I'm not a huge football fan. I like American football. Bernie's really into basketball and American football, so he kind of got me into those. But I like gymnastics because I used to do quite a lot of gymnastics. I like athletics as well. Like, I like watching athletics. So when the Olympics are on, I would watch like the sprints and the popular stuff. I'm trying to think if I like any other sports. I like watching diving. I think that's really interesting to watch. Okay, cool. So that is our cookie dough. Bernie is awesome, just like Eloise. Oh, you are too kind. What's your favourite cake? I really like a Victoria sponge, especially if it's got a lot of jam in it. I do like a chocolate cake, but it's not my favourite. I really like carrot cake. I think carrot cake is actually one of my favourite cakes. I think carrot cake is absolutely delicious, especially when it has a good amount of cream cheese frosting on it. So in goes your chocolate chips. That will do. And then you're just going to fold those in, and then you can also add some chocolate chips to the top as well. So if you've only got a small amount, save some for the top. Where can I buy your book? Amazon. Amazon's the best place. Where did you buy your toaster on the table? This one, it's from Smeg. It's really, really nice. Like, I just think in the background as well, they're just such, Smeg just has like amazing, like pretty things, appliances, that's the word I was looking for. Like toasters, kettles, mixers and stuff as well. Like, their stuff is just so nice. Like, I used their blender the other day, and oh, it's just such like a pretty blender. Okay, that is our cookie dough. So now we're going to separate it into our 2 ramekins. So roughly sort of split it down the middle. You could even probably put it into more of a ball, so you've got a more accurate split. So split it down the middle, scoop out half into one ramekin, and then half into another ramekin, and then you can grab a spoon and you're just going to flatten it out a bit because you want it to bake evenly, so you want to make sure that it's flattened out and it's nice and smooth. And depending on the size of your ramekin, it will depend how long it takes to cook. So my ramekins are quite wide, but if you had quite thin, tall ones, like, no, that is exactly the same. Basically, if your ramekin was thinner and taller, then they might take longer to cook because they're deeper. Likewise, if yours were a lot shallower and a lot wider, then they would take less time to cook. So you just got to be aware with that when you're cooking anything. Same with like the material as well. So different materials will cook at different rates. There we go. So that's nice and smooth. That one can actually do with a little bit more. They're slightly uneven. Let me scoop out a bit at the top of this one and put it in this one. Because you want them to be pretty much the same so they cook evenly. So what you could do, if you wanted to make these stuffed, then instead of putting all the cookie dough in at once, you could put half the cookie dough in, then put in a blob of Nutella, for example, or a blob of Biscoff, or a couple of chunks of Kinder, something like that, a couple of chunks of Kinder chocolate. Then you could put the rest of the cookie dough on top. And then you would have a stuffed cookie cup. Okay, yummy. So now I'm going to put some more chocolate chips on the top. Can I just say I love your kitchen organisation? Thank you very much. I'm laughing because like you can see the tidiness of it, whereas like to the side of me is the mess of the kitchen. And my table is a bit of a mess right now. What's your favourite emoji? What one do I use the most? You know what one I really like, that Bernie actually doesn't understand this one fully, is the upside down smiling face one. So I use that if I'm being sarcastic. And so I use it quite a lot. And Bernie was like, what does it even mean? I was like, I don't know, it's just like sarcasm, I think. But I don't even know what it means. But I just use that one quite a lot. I feel like it's fitting. Wait, what's your one? I need to come closer. Oh, it's like a little ogre thing. Oh, that's cute. I'm trying to think what other emojis there are that I don't usually use that often. Because there are some really cool emojis. Yeah, that's it, the upside down smileys. What's your favourite cheesecake? I've made a white chocolate raspberry cheesecake and that was delicious. Also salted caramel. But one that I haven't made that I got from Cheesecake Factory, in Dubai actually, was a Cinnabon cheesecake. Oh my gosh, you guys, it was so good. Very dense, very, very like sweet. Me and Bernie shared it and I'm so glad because I would have felt so sick if I ate that whole thing to myself. But yeah, that was delicious. I'm tempted to make my own version of it, but it had many layers, like an ogre. So maybe I'll do it soon. It just needs some planning, basically. Whereas with normal cheesecakes, I'm just like, oh yeah, I just need this, this, and this, and you chug it together. But that one would need some extra planning. Okay, these are our cookie cups. I'll come a bit closer. Ta-da! So that's what they should look like before you put them in the air fryer or the oven. So I'm going to put them in the air fryer. So I'm going to try, this should work, I've done it before. I'm going to do 160 degrees C for about 10 minutes. They might need a little bit longer than that. If you're baking them in the oven, I would put your oven at 180 if you have a fan oven, 200 if you don't have a fan oven, and I would try 12 to 14 minutes because they'll cook a little bit slower in the oven. So I'll be right back. I'm just going to put these in the air fryer. Okay, cool. Right, I'm back. I should probably clear up this mess I've made, to be totally honest. I made your snickerdoodle cookie recipe. Best cookies I've ever had, hands down. Thank you so much, Chris. I'm so glad you liked them. I think cinnamon and cookies is just a great combination. I hadn't actually tried, or I didn't really know what snickerdoodle was until I went to America, and I tried some soft, like buttery snickerdoodle cookies over there, and I thought they were absolutely incredible. So when I got back, I thought I have to make these. What's your favorite color? I like yellow, like sunset yellow. I also like turquoise, so I'm trying to look around to see if there's a similar turquoise color. I guess this sort of color, but brighter. So like a really, the color of the sea in the Maldives. I think that is one of my favorite colors, beach colors. Kind of like the background of my phone, actually. Like that sort of color. I think it's a really pretty color. Your dress is so cute, thank you. Have you ever made a Twix cheesecake? Yes, I've made 2 types of Twix cheesecakes. One was filled with Twix chunks, and then it had Twix on top as well with a chocolate ganache on it. And the other one, I actually put Twix fingers all the way around the edge of the cheesecake, and it was a salted caramel cheesecake. So I did shortbread biscuit base, salted caramel cheesecake filling, a layer of salted caramel with a chocolate ganache on top, and Twix fingers around the edge. So it had all the components of a Twix cheesecake. But yeah, it was so delicious. I think, to me, anything salted caramel or just caramel in general, I just think is really nice. So that one was a winner for me. Can you make a rainbow cheesecake? Potentially, yes, that would be cool. I've made rainbow cupcakes before, which were really fun to make. I've just posted that Twix cheesecake on Facebook. Well, there you go. If you guys have Facebook, it's just been posted to Facebook. You can't beat anything involving Kinder Bueno. Kinder Bueno is delicious, isn't it? I really like the middle of it. I actually have a jar of hazelnut cream in my cupboard, which pretty much tastes like the inside of a Kinder Bueno. It's absolutely delicious. What flavours are you doing? Sorry I was late. That's okay, Daniel. I'm doing chocolate chip cookie pops or chocolate chip cookie cups. So you could put in, say, like Nutella or something like that, but these are just chocolate chip cookies today. I'm watching Ant and Dec at the same time. Cool. What's your favourite flower? Because it looks like you have lots in the back. Addison, I have to let you into a secret. These flowers actually aren't real. I'm sorry about that. I really struggle to keep flowers alive. So I do have a favourite flower. I like hibiscus flowers. You know, the Hawaiian flowers that you sort of see them in people's hair, like the big pink ones. And so I think they can be other colours as well, but with the yellow stem coming out of it. What other flowers do I like? I don't know the names of many flowers. But yeah, that is one name I do know. I'm eating your cinnamon mug cake whilst watching you. Oh, that's so cool. The cinnamon mug cake is delicious. I also can't keep flowers alive. Okay, I'm so glad it's not just me. Can you please make a marshmallow milkshake recipe? I've tried so many and none of them work. Have you tried it with marshmallow fluff? Because the first thing that comes to mind for me is how well do the marshmallows mix in? Because they break up, right? So if you were to put them in a blender, they'd probably go into chunks. But I feel like marshmallow fluff would potentially work. I mean, I don't know if you could get just marshmallow flavouring, but yeah, maybe marshmallow fluff, so potentially. Okay, it says my battery is running low. You might want to plug in your PC. Bernie, help! My battery's running low, what do I do? I have an annoying headache. Oh, I'm sorry, Tilly, I hope it gets better. What's marshmallow fluff? So it comes in a tub, and it's... how do I explain marshmallow fluff to someone that doesn't know what marshmallow fluff is? So, have you ever seen meringue before it sets? And it's sort of this big, fluffy, sugary, white, sticky, fluffy stuff. It's basically marshmallow, but it's not in a marshmallow shape. Oh dear. That is the best explanation I have right now. Can I use salted butter instead of unsalted? Yes, you can, but if you use salted like I did, don't add as much salt, just add a little bit, because obviously you'll already have enough salt in there. Your Oreo cheesecake was so yummy. I'm glad you liked it, Ash. Bernie, your assistance is needed, I know. It's because I don't know how technology works. We actually bought a new laptop, so Bernie has been doing a lot of research, and he has finally bought a new laptop that's good for content creation, I guess, and I guess also good for streaming as well, so it's quite powerful. I don't know what it is. It's an MSI, that's all I know. And it has maybe a 4070 graphics card, I believe. Done, the plug wasn't turned on. Okay, cool. That actually wasn't my fault, just to throw that out there. Have you ever made Kit Kat cakes? I've made Kit Kat cheesecakes. I don't think I've ever made Kit Kat cakes. One thing I made that was delicious was it was a Biscoff Rice Krispie base, and it had a layer of Kit Kats on the top, and that was so good, so good. Good for screaming, is that what I said? I was supposed to say good for streaming, like going live, like streaming live is what I was supposed to say, not good for screaming. And editing YouTube videos and stuff like that, because you need a powerful laptop when you're editing high quality footage. So if you're editing 4K footage, then you need something that's powerful that's going to process it quickly. Otherwise, I use Premiere Pro to edit, and it just ends up lagging and buffering, and it's just very frustrating when you can't go as fast as you want to because the program's slowing down, which means you need a better laptop. Also, sometimes the fans go crazy in the laptop. It's like if you're gaming as well, you know, you want to be able to game at the quick as the game can go, pretty much, you know what I'm saying? I love your nails, thank you. I actually did them myself. Was it last night or the night before? Yeah. I'm actually quite proud of them. I think this is probably the best that I've ever done my nails myself. You know, because sometimes they're a bit like uneven, and I get the edges of my fingers and then they will easily come off because they're not fully stuck down to the nail. But this time I think I did a good job, and this is one of my favourite colours. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with them. How long do you bake the cookie cups? So if they're in the air fryer, then 160 degrees centigrade for 10 minutes. If they're in the oven, then I would go 180 degrees centigrade if you have a fan oven for 12 to 14 minutes. She's a nail artist. I'm trying. I mean, it's not very artistic, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, it's I tried my best. I could have just stuck some little stickers on them, I guess. Hi, I just came from one of your YouTube shorts. Oh, well, hi. Thanks for being here, Rain. I appreciate you. We love Indian food, Ash. Yeah, I love Indian food. As long as it's not too spicy, because I'm a bit of a pansy when it comes to spice. But yeah, I absolutely love Indian curries. I think they're delicious. I'm back from recording A6 EUT. Where's EUT? You're an artist? What sort of art do you do, Richard? Such an aesthetic toaster, I know. It really is, isn't it? It's so pretty. You should make a mini eggs brownie. I don't know if you have yet. Yes, I have made a mini eggs brownie. I could potentially do another one. I could do a cream eggs brownie, maybe next. Your dress is super cute. Thank you. Do you think you could try making mochi? Maybe. That's is that with the rice? It's like a rice dough, right? The outside is made of rice dough. I will have to do some research. Can I use normal sugar instead of granulated sugar? Any white sugar will be fine. I'm gonna get our cookie cups. I'm going to give them a couple more minutes just to brown them off a little bit on the top, because one is cooked more than the other, I guess just because of the side of the air fryer that it was on. But yeah, they're looking good. So they're going to be done in about 2 minutes. You should make sushi. Oh, funny story, I've actually just tried to make sushi and it didn't quite go to plan, but I've sort of figured out what I've done wrong, so maybe I'll try again. A6EUT is an Airbus, an A380-842 of Emirates. It's currently flying from Heathrow to Dubai. Cool. I wish I was on that flight. Off to Dubai when the sun is nice and hot. And is Dubai nice at this time of year? I think it is, right? As in weather-wise. Because, so I went in October about a year and a half ago now, I think it was. So not last October, the year before that. And it was hot. So hot. It was the humidity that really got me. Because Bernie and I were stood at, it's called JVR, I think. And we were stood there waiting for a taxi to get back to our hotel. It was 1 o'clock in the morning and I was wearing just like a dress and we were both just sweating. You know, it was just too much. I don't mind if it's really hot when the sun's out, but when it's 1 o'clock in the morning and you just can't get away from it without going inside, it was just unbearably hot. So I probably wouldn't go back early October again. I'd probably wait for the heat to come down so it was a bit more pleasant, especially in the evenings. I just got drenched in your hockey match. What? Is it good? It hasn't been raining. Okay, be right back. I'm just going to get our cookie cups. Oh my gosh, you guys, these look so good. Hang on, let me try and show you without tipping them off. Ah! Oh my gosh, my oven gloves are so dirty. Let me try and hide them. Can you see it? I can't really show you them without them falling off. There you go, that's a good-ish angle. They need to cool because they're very, very hot right now. I'm excited though. So inside, where they haven't set yet, they're going to be really gooey. Do I have a spoon that I haven't used? No, all my spoons have been used. That's fine. Let me just wipe this one. I just made mini egg fudge for my school bake-off. That's so cool. That's cool that your school does a bake-off thing. I wish my school did that when I was younger. Because we didn't really do anything like that, like a school bake-off thing. You should try Maggi noodles. They are like Indian noodles, but I prefer them more than Boldak. Ah, okay. I haven't tried those, I don't think. I've tried Boldak. I don't know if you ever watched my stream where I tried the like spicy noodles, but they are far too spicy for me. Delicious, but too spicy. Getting flashbacks of 45-degree weather in Orlando. The humidity was insane. Noodles, you and Bernie will be able to relate on that because Bernie also went to Orlando in summer. This was before I knew him, and said that the weather was absolutely ridiculous. Please say hi, I love your vids. Thank you, Daniel. Can you do a house tour, please? I can't really move my camera right now because it's stuck on a tripod, but maybe one day. It's not that interesting. Like, I live in an apartment and, you know, it's not that interesting. Can you handle spicy food? No, not really. I can't really handle spicy food that well. Does it work with gluten-free flour? I don't know. So I say I don't know because I've never done it before with gluten-free flour. I know that sometimes you can add something to gluten-free flour to help it stick together more, but I'm gonna say because the cookies are in a cup, then you don't necessarily need them to stick as much. To be honest, I don't know that much about gluten-free cooking, so I might be giving you the completely raw advice right now. But my guess is that they'd probably turn out okay. I love your kitchen, thank you. Do you remember me from last live stream? Yeah, I tend to remember names when I see them. I try my best. I'm actually not very good with names, to be totally honest. 270k away from 3 million. We need more subs. I know, we're not far away though. I mean, 3 million is crazy when you think about it. Your dress looks amazing on you, along with the cookie cups. It's given 1950s house vibe. I feel like that's a compliment. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. Bet you remember me. Of course I remember you, Noodles. You should try making kulfi, is that correct? It's an Indian ice cream, it's so yummy. I mean, I do like ice cream. You should, oh wait, that's the same one. I'm subs, don't worry, I got you, thank you. It's a compliment, lol, okay, thank you. Is your kitchen always spotless? No, absolutely not. I mean, over this side, the side that you can't see, it is not spotless whatsoever. It's not too bad right now. Bernie actually cleared up just before this stream, but it's only looking very tidy behind me because we just filmed a YouTube video. So we cleared it out to make it look really nice, chucked everything over that side and just sort of hope for the best. I tried your Nutella pie bites and I love them. I'm glad you liked them. Okay, should I try this? I'm trying to let it cool down because I'm pretty sure I won't be able to touch the cup yet. No, that's still very hot. I feel like maybe I need to wait a couple more minutes still. Bernie, yeah, but to be fair, Bernie does do quite a lot of the hoovering and loading the dishwasher and quite a lot of the cleaning and stuff like that. So I'm very grateful for him. Do you hate sushi? No, I quite like sushi. I don't love sushi. Like, I know a lot of people say that sushi is their favorite food, and I have had some amazing sushi, like really amazing sushi, but it's not my favorite meal. Can you do more recipes in the air fryer, please? Yes, of course. Do you like, was that supposed to be brookie? Yeah, I love brookies. Right, I'm going to dig into this. I'm going to see, because at least if I get it on my spoon then, it can cool down a bit. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Here you go, I'll give you a close-up of the inside. Let me put that on there so it doesn't fall off. Oh, too far. Oh no! A chocolate chip just fell on the floor. Mmm, yummies. It's all soft and gooey in the middle still. So if you let these cool, then it wouldn't be as gooey, but it's like, you know Pizza Hut, when you got a cookie skillet kind of thing, and it was like gooey cookie dough, that's what these remind me of, but a bit deeper. I'm just gonna go pick up that chocolate chip I dropped. Otherwise, Bernie will have to mop the floor again. Don't worry, I got it. I cleansed the floor. Right, I wonder how hot this is. I feel like it's going to be too hot for my mouth. Bernie the floor. Hi from England. Hi back from England. Okay, let me try it. Mmm. So good. Oh, yum. It is a fifth live and I'm asking for churros recipe, please. I should make some churros. A little more. It is hot though. Will you make more Better Basics episodes? Definitely. So I've got a few more on my Instagram than I do on YouTube because they're too long to be a YouTube short. They're over a minute, so I need to cut down the ones I've already done, and then I need to make some more of them. I've just been super busy, to be honest, and I just haven't had a chance to make them yet. but definitely, because I really enjoy making the Best Basics episodes. Do you know Cornwall from England? As in Cornwall in England? I've been to Cornwall a long time ago. Do you need egg? You do need egg for this. Oh, this is so good, guys. I tried to look for your book in the bookstore today, but they were out of stock. Oh no! Oh, hopefully you can get it somewhere else or another shop. Hopefully they'll be in stock. Just subscribe, can't wait for more recipes. Thank you so much for subscribing, I appreciate it. Just got an oven. What do you recommend? Everything. So anything, brownies, cookies. I start with some cookies maybe, if you've just got an oven. Your dress is nice, thank you. Oh, you live in Cornwall. Oh, cool. Cornwall's a beautiful place, right? I haven't been for a long time now, but I used to go to North Devon with my family, like quite a lot. But I love that part of the world. I think it's gorgeous. Right, I'm gonna give one of these to Bernie. Where's my oven gloves gone? Okay, let me get the oven gloves. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to transport it because I won't make it into the office. Oh, he's come out here. Okay. Thank you. You need a spoon. I can get you a spoon. Here, you can have this nice spoon. It's hot, by the way. Don't burn yourself. Where do you sell books? So I don't personally sell them, but my publisher sells them, and they're on Amazon, W.H. Smith's, Waterstones. Where else is a good place? Foyles, I think, also sells them. Sometimes Tesco and Asda and Sainsbury's have it, but their turnover of books is quite quick, so they don't always hold it like a bookstore does, say, W.H. Smith. Have you been to Scotland? I haven't, but I would really like to go to Scotland. I think it would be really cool. This might sound stupid, but I always think Scotland is really cold, so I might need to go in the summer months. I just thought I'd ask, I've seen you use the ramekins sometimes, but I don't have any. Do you know what I can use instead? Because I'd like to make some of the recipes. Oh, okay, if you don't have ramekins, so it depends what it is. So for example, these cookie cups, you could, instead of using ramekins, you could use a skillet. So a skillet would work because obviously it'll be oven proof as well. You could also use a mini tray. So for example, let me show you what I mean. So if you had a mini tray like this, you could always push the cookie dough into it, and then you could just bake it as more of a slab, and then you could always cut it out, or you could just scoop out from here, totally up to you. You would just change the cooking time. So you wouldn't need to change it much, but because it would be a lot flatter, whereas these are a lot taller, they would take less time to cook. So you would just knock off a few minutes, basically. You should open up your own bakery. Okay, I think it will be so much fun, but the thought and like stress of actually working in the bakery really puts me off. I've worked in cafes before, and working in a cafe is stressful, I'm not gonna lie. And I've heard working in the restaurant industry is just crazy, like such a stressful job. And I don't think a bakery would be quite as stressful, but I just don't know. So I would love to own a bakery, but I don't think I'd actually want to work in the bakery. Have you been to Singapore? No, but I think Singapore would be incredible. So it's definitely on my list of places to go. Favourite drink? Ooh. I am still on a bit of an apple tango hype, to be totally honest. If a milkshake counts as a drink, then I also really like an Oreo milkshake. You should make Taylor Swift desserts. I've heard of her Oh, what cookies are they? Are they chai cookies? Is it Taylor Swift's chai cookies? I'm tempted to make them because I think chai cookies sound delicious anyway. But yeah, I think they'll be good. What's in your book? So I have 3 books. So this one is all no-bake. So it's cheesecakes, it's no-bake slices, it's fudges, it's truffles. There's some pancakes in there, some mug cakes in there. What else in there? Some seasonal recipes. So seasonal cheesecakes, for example. I've got hiccups now. Oh no, I've got hiccups. How have I managed to get hiccups? Okay, I think they're gone. This one up here, baked in one, is all to do with tray bake. So it's brownies, cookie bars, blondies, flapjacks. I'm trying cheesecake bars. I think anything that can be baked in an 8-inch tin is basically in that book. I love baking. Can you make a frozen dessert? That's another thing that's in this book. Quite a few frozen desserts as well. So quite a few ice creams, quite a few, I've got like even a frozen cheesecake in there as well, which is cool. You should make chai, it's an Indian tea and it's so good. So I've tried a chai latte before. I don't know if I've tried chai tea, but I've never made it. You should make tiramisu. So I'm a bit funny with tiramisu. I like it as long as it's really creamy and doesn't taste of coffee too much. Because if the coffee in it is too strong, it just puts me off a little bit. I love your kitchen, thank you. Please make a salad. I make salads for myself, but I don't tend to put them on social media because people don't generally tend to like salads, to be totally honest. I guess people find them a little bit boring. But yeah, in summer, I tend to make quite a lot of salads. Not so much in winter, I just don't fancy them as much in winter. But I tried to replicate a salad from Panera Bread when I went not too long ago. And it was this, I think it was like Fuji apple salad. So it had dried apple in it, it had walnuts in it, I think it was walnuts, or maybe it was pecans, leaves, just a mixture of leaves. What else did it have in it? I think it was gorgonzola cheese, and that was really good. I can't remember what the dressing was, but the dressing that I used at home was a balsamic, like a balsamic glaze. That was good. What else did it have in it? Cranberries. I put cranberries in it. So it had a bit of sweetness, a bit of saltiness, a bit of nuttiness, creaminess from the cheese as well. It was good. I would potentially share the recipe for it. I just don't think many people would watch it. I cut my fingers on one of those salad/vegetable choppers. What one was it? What's your favourite Disney princess? I really like Ariel. I used to be pretty obsessed with Little Mermaid. I just used to be obsessed with being a mermaid, to be totally honest. But yeah, I like Ariel. I'm trying to think if I like any other Disney princesses. I don't know many of the new Disney princesses. So I haven't watched Disney animations in quite a while, so I know a lot of the old princesses from when I was younger, but I don't know a lot of the new ones. But I've heard, is it Moana that's supposed to be really good? That as in the film is supposed to be really good? But I know there's quite a few more Disney princesses now that I don't really know that much about. Have you watched Narnia? I have watched Narnia. Narnia is really good. Rapunzel was my favourite as a kid. I don't ever remember seeing Rapunzel, but I remember reading Rapunzel as a book. You love Moana? I need to see it, I think. I think I would love it as well. Do you like carne asada fries/chips? I personally love them. So, I don't know if I've tried them or not. So I used to go to a place, it was a burger place, and it was called Asado. And I feel that they might have served something like that, but I can't remember off the top of my head now. Have you tried Arabic food? I don't think I have, to be totally honest. Do you have any pets? No, I would love a pet, but right now the apartment that I'm in doesn't allow it. And also, because I want to travel more, you know, I'm going back to LA soon. I think it's not the right time for me to have a pet just yet, but someday soon I will get a pet and I will be very, very happy because I grew up with quite a few pets. You know, when I was younger, I had cats, guinea pigs, rabbits, hamsters, fish. What else did I have? I had gerbils at one time. And then as I got older, I think when I was about 12, we got our first dog. My mum and dad had a dog when I was younger, but I don't remember the first dog because I was only about 2 years old. But yeah, and then we got 2 dogs. One, unfortunately, is not with us anymore, but we still have one of the other dogs that I grew up with. So my parents have a pet still, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't right yet. But as I get older, I want lots of pets because I absolutely love animals. Do you like Italian cuisine? I love it, especially pizza. Please make an acai bowl recipe. No, I haven't. I've made a smoothie bowl before, which is very similar to an acai bowl, but I haven't actually used acai to make it. But it's similar. I've tried acai bowls. I think they're delicious. Can you make an Easter egg cheesecake? I was actually thinking about doing that because I was thinking, oh, what other sort of mini egg or Easter themed things can I do? And I thought mini egg cheesecake. So I might do that. I might do that soon. What is the time? It's 7:50. So how long have I been streaming for? Because I might actually come off soon. And I know this isn't as long as I would usually do, but I've got a lot of editing to do tonight and I'm kind of tired. So I don't want to be on here forever. I've done an hour. I mean, an hour is pretty good, right? I think Eloise might be under the Heathrow flight paths. I think I must be. I don't know what flight path it is, but I must be somewhere. Can you make a red velvet mug cake? Yes, I've made one, Sophie. If you ever want to find something that I might have made before and you're not sure, if you type in Fitwaffle and then what the recipe is, but after it, then it should come up. So if you type in Fitwaffle red velvet mug cake, then it should come up. Have you tried boba? Yes, I have. I think it's delicious. I don't like, what was it? I thought I would really like, is it brown sugar boba? And I didn't like it. I thought it just tasted cold tea, like cold British tea that was really sweet. Yeah, I just wasn't a fan, but I really like the fruity ones. I tried your Kinder Stuff crepes today. They were delicious. I'm glad you liked them. It's 1:22 for you in the night. You need to go to bed. Bye, got to go. Bye, thank you for being here, little dog. Could you please make something with mellow puffs? I don't think we have mellow puffs here. Is that a stuffed marshmallow kind of thing? Can you make pancakes using vanilla, no butter? No butter. Yeah, I can try that. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna have to go. I don't have to go, but I feel like I need to go because I need to have dinner and then I need to do my editing and I don't want to be going to bed at 2 AM today. So I'm going to say goodbye there. I will post into Snapchat tonight, so if you guys want to follow me on Snap, I'll also be on Snapchat. I'm posting, fingers crossed, I'm posting my YouTube video tomorrow. So tomorrow I'll put up the premiere for it and everything, and hopefully I'll see you guys there. And then I'll be live next Saturday again, and that will actually be really, really close to the launch of my book, and I have some very exciting news for you guys. So I'll talk to you about that all. I'll talk to you all about that. That's what I was trying to say next week. And yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say. Have a great weekend. See you later, guys. Now I need to try and figure out how to stop this. Here we go, end stream. Thanks so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate you all. Have a fab Sunday, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow and then next week for the next live stream. Bye, guys.